Okay, good morning, all. Yes, good morning, all. Sit. That's it. Yeah, good morning. Yes. Okay, last day we discussed about some Excel functions. Okay, so after that one, I will move for this part today. We have to do a lot of things. Okay, about the modeling. Okay, I wanted to move about modeling. We will discuss about modeling today. After that one, we will move forward. Okay. First of all, write down today's lesson. That's modeling. Okay. Write down this one, modeling. Actually, model means something like sample design. Okay. Like sample designs, uh, like what? Already created one for checking some features or something like that. So actually, like that meaning here, they try to enforce. Okay, so they are having some keyword like here, the formula, function, uh, mimic, modeling, such that they are having some keyword. Okay, we will discuss about them. Okay, we will go forward. We will discuss about modeling. Okay, look at here. Now, according to this table, Carlos' favorite food are salad, pizza, noodles. Food they are not like pasta and carrots. Okay, here, so like pasta, carrots, and ice cream, not like seafood and pizza, such that they are having like and dislike. They are having some food item, they like thing and dislike this. Okay, okay, we will do this on today. Yes, yes. Great. Okay, what about your plan to breakfast meal? Now you have to think all of them favorite one, not but try to get all of these people favorite one. Otherwise, you can't take breakfast with the what? Each other together. So, like there, you have to create some modeling with their lifestyles, life what? Day-to-day routine scenarios. Okay. So actually, modeling is what? In getting started task, you were what presented with the problem and you used to data to make a decision and plan solution. So you were given a small amount of data for this. Here you already given some data. What are the favorite food and what are the not favorite food? According to that one, they try to create what breakfast like that one. You should be give some data for the system. Okay, you should be given some data about the system. According to that one, they are trying to what? Generate scenario. Okay, so write the subtopic there, modeling real life system and scenarios. Okay, right there, modeling real life systems and scenario. Here the subtopic. Write out, yes. Modeling real life system and scenarios. Real life systems and scenario. So here, when you're getting started task, you were presented with the problem and you use the data to make decision and plan the solution. So here in the getting started task, you were presented with the problem and used to what use the data to make decision and plan solution. So for that cases, you have to give us some small amount of data. So organization may need to solve problem daily. So they often need work. Okay. So with large amount of data, solve this problem, data can what? Tell us a lot about why problem has happened and what we can do solve it. So here you should be given some data. So one way that organizers can data So learn why problem has happened and plan the solution using a model system. So according to that one, how to gather in data? You can create a model system according to not a real system. Before create a real system, you can create a model system for gathering data. So one way that organization can use data to learn why problem has happened and plan a solution by using a model system. Okay, write down that one. Write these underline parts. Okay, write it. Yes. Yeah. Had it textbooks also. Okay. One way that organization can use data to learn why a problem has happened and plan solution using model system. Yes. Right there in the page number 160. Okay. So you can create a model system. So a computer model represent a real life system for situations. So people and organization can use model system study what would happen real life solution, some change of them. Okay, like that. So one way that organization can use data to learn why problem has happened and plan solution to by using a model system. Right. Model system. So like there like the Excel, you can use a spreadsheet model. Okay, there can be use a spreadsheet model. In the spreadsheet model, it's a model created in the spreadsheet, the drama society. Okay, actually there we can create a model with the spreadsheet Excel. That spreadsheet model is a model created in a spreadsheet. Write down a spreadsheet model. A spreadsheet model is a model created in a spreadsheet. It's a model created in a spreadsheet. Like the drama society accounts file that you use topic 2.1 is a spreadsheet model. Okay, there should be have basic information such like data, labels, and calculation. In the spreadsheet model, they are having a basic made up three type of information. Can't see clearly, you can use your textbook with you. Okay. Yes. It's 100 and page number 160. Yes. That is spreadsheet model, a model created by the spreadsheet. If you are using spreadsheets, that can be create a model using that. Okay, so a basic model is made up with the three types of information. Normally, a basic model is made up with the three types of information. What are the information? Data, labels, and calculation. A basic model is made up of three types of information. Basically, with the three types of information. What are they? Data. Data is information we put into the model. Labels. Labels text that tells us what type of information is. A calculation. Calculation. Same that are performed on the data to produce new information we want to find out. Okay. So these are the data. Data information we put into the bottom. And next thing labels. Labels is text that tells us what the information is. And the third is calculation. Calculation same that perform on the data to produce new information we wanted to find out. Okay, write it down. Yes. Write it. Okay, write down all underlined part. Yes. In a spreadsheet model is a model that created by the spreadsheet. A basic model is made up of the three types of information: data, labels, and calculation. These are three. The basic model is made up with the three types of information: data, labels, and calculation. Data information we put into the model, labels that text that tell us what is information is, and calculation that some that are same that perform on the data to produce new information we wanted to find out. That sums that are performed on the data produce new information we wanted to find out. Okay, write down. Okay, write it down. Yes. Data, labels, and calculations. Actually, spreadsheet model is a model created by the spreadsheet, like data, labels, and calculation. Okay, for example, I don't go for the writing these things. Okay, I will just show how to input data, and according to that one, how you are realize. Uh, that means how do you get the final output? Okay, right. Okay, so look at here. So You can see here the incomes. Okay, here we can enter some income. The ticket sales, this one, and by the ticket it's 2050 and 350 for the merchant side. It's merchandises and the replacement sales. So total sales should be you have to add them. You can use the equation of sum. Okay, add them. And you here the target sale expected like this, but I get it like this value. Okay, so and you have to think about cost. What are the building cost, lighting cost, custom hire, merchandise cost, replacement cost, altogether 1640. But you are expected 1700 at least. But cost is reduced. Cost is reduced. So what is the balance? Balance should be you can take what? Total sales minus total sales subtracted. What is total cost? Balance like that. Balance should be what? Total sales, that total sales minus total cost. So final balance according to data you can analyze. Okay. According to data you can analyze like here. Okay. So like there should be have some data. If you wanted to find the total sales, you should be do what? You have to add all the sales. Ticket sale, merchandise deals, and the replacement sales. Like that. If you count the total cost, you have to add all the cost. Like that, you can finalize your and according to you can find the profit. That final what outcome. You can subtract that the value balance. Okay. So no issue. I just take it according to what spreadsheet data you can what you can realize. You can get final decision by that one. Okay. So once the spreadsheet has label, calculation, and data, we can then change the data into different what outcomes. According to that one, you can find different outcome, result and effect that could be produce. That is important. You can find the final balance. So according to one's spreadsheet as labels, according to their labels, calculation and data, we can then change the data to the different outcomes, the result or effect that could be produced. Finally, you can find the outcome that should be produced by that. Okay. Can you write down one spreadsheet has labels and calculation and data? We can then change data to the different outcome. We can change it for the different outcome or result in effect that could be produced. That should be the final production. Okay, like in above, you can take what? Final balance. Like that. Okay, write it down. Please write down underline part. Right there, right. Okay, so according to that one, you can find out the final outcome, the result of the final outcome. They try to find the final outcome, the results. Okay. Let us have some example. We will move. So if you would balance show, there would still be money with the bank account, or would the society get into that? So changing the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcome different value produces calling. That's calling modeling. What is that? Change the value when you are changing the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcome different value produces calling. That calling according to income, according to sales, according to other things, you can take the final outcome. Like that all when you are changing the value, you can get the final result. So if you change the value according to change value, you can get the final result. Change it should be taken as what? Modeling. So modeling lets you create different scenarios. Okay. Actually, modeling can get different scenarios. So changing the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcome different value produces calling modeling. Right there, changing the values in the spreadsheet to see what outcome the different value produces calling as modeling. So modeling lets you create different scenarios. Can be possible future scenario. Okay, write down them. Here are example of it. Write that. Okay, so change the value in the spreadsheets. Change the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcome. To see what outcomes. The different value, the different values produced in the call modeling. Changing the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcomes the different value produces called modeling. So modeling lets you create different scenarios. So modeling let you create different scenarios. Okay, write it down. Yes. Or changing the value in the spreadsheet to see what outcome different value produces called modeling. So modeling lets you create different scenarios. So modeling can be create different scenarios. Okay, write it. So according to your result, income result, that modeling can be created different scenarios. So here, for example, here the modeling. If you but enter the purchase price, I just enter like it's not a real one. Okay, I enter the cost of bike is like $1,000. Okay, $1,000. The deposit that amounts of your as a but entered purchase price of the bike, that deposit I take 1,200 from the savings. So sorry, I take as 8,800. So difference, it should be what? 200. So how much parent will be hand over the loan? So it should be given altogether is 1,000, deposit 800. So amount should be paid should be difference of these two. It should be 200. Like that one, when you are entered data, according to that one, they can be calculate other things. Okay, that's the important thing. If you are create this type of model, according to that one, you can find the output. Like in your classroom, if I create a classroom, what enter the mark sheet, you can create a model according to that one. Okay, mark sheet, you can create a model. Okay, like that. If there are what here deposit and cost of the money, deposit minus loan, like that one, there should be get the final decision according to the inputs by the one. Okay, that's the thing I wanted to tell today. Okay, so we will discuss. We will create a model in the next day, and we will discuss rather than the more details on the next day. Okay. So I think it's almost time up. Yes. So I'll wind up the session for today. Okay. So we will see you on the next day. Okay. So thank you very much for coming. See you next day. Okay. Good morning, all. Thank you. See you next day.